So today we're going to harvest our sweet potatoes. The only reason we're harvesting our sweet potatoes is because we want to use this container for something else. But if we had been growing these sweet potatoes in the ground, we would have left them in the ground, like we have a few over here that are in the ground. We're just going to leave them. Remember, you want to feed the organisms and microorganisms and animals that are in your ecosystem, as the ecosystem itself is a living organism. You got to feed the soil, the soil organisms and soil animals, as some people call them. So we have some greens here still growing, but for the most part they've stopped producing. Got some up here, I don't know if you can see it. We actually use a tomato cage, a stake, bungee cord, string, you name it, so that the sweet potato vines could climb up onto the pop-up tent frame, which we use as a trellis. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and remove our cage and our bungee cords, and then we're going to see what we got inside of the container. Just break the vine off, pull the cage out. This is a 22-inch container. Bring this over there. The vine's got a grip on that cage. We're going to see how many sweet potatoes we have in the container. I think I already see one. But basically, the easy thing about growing them in a container is all you got to do is dump it out, and then fish the sweet potatoes out if you have any in there. So here we go. Break the rube all apart with your hand. Alright. See a little cluster of sweet potatoes here? Go ahead and pull those out. Nice little sweet potatoes there. This has been growing in this pot for about 5 months. If I didn't mention it, it's Sunday, November the 6th. More sweet potatoes. Got some little sweet potatoes, but you know, if you were growing in the ground, you would have more space. They would have more room to grow. Still got some nice sized ones though. These are all fused together. We can still eat them. Couple more. I guess this has been pretty productive, growing in one container. All that. No, these don't look like the sweet potatoes that you see in your grocery store for the most part. Another sweet potato. I could actually repot these and grow them indoors for a while. Right? sure you break up your soil so none of them are in here hiding from you. I think I'm going to repot that. Got a nice root system on it and some leaves over here. Put that over to the side. So that's our harvest. As I said, if we were growing them in the ground like we have these over here, we would have left most of them in the ground just so that they could feed the organisms and microorganisms, soil animals, if you will. Again, always remember to feed your ecosystem, your backyard ecosystem, because the ecosystem itself is an organism. Remember, our ancestors have always taught us that the universe is alive, the earth is alive, and we have to do our part to help keep it alive, help keep it fertile so it can keep regenerating, reproducing itself. So this is our sweet potato harvest in this one container after 5 months of growth. All of these are edible, and some would say don't eat yams, but I'm a survival gardener, so anything that can be grown in the environment in which we live that is safe, I'll say, and that's going to depend on your perspective. I say grow. I even grow carrots over there. Some people will say don't eat carrots, but again, we are survival gardeners. We talked about wartime gardening yesterday. When you're at war, and there can be no doubt if you're conscious that the indigenous people of the planet have been at war for at least 500 years. Not due to themselves, but this war has been waged on them as well as the planet itself. So we grow what we can grow in the environment in which we live. I don't want to get too far off because I can go on and on about that subject. This is our sweet potato harvest. Grow sweet potatoes as a survival crop. This has been Daku. Peace.